Hi, Mary Ann. I'm Jerica. How are you?
I'm doing okay, thanks.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about what's brought you here today?
Yeah, I have 2 kids, and both of them left the house. They went to college. The youngest one just left a couple months ago, and
Big change.
yeah, and been married for 22 years now, and
Wow.
I just feel like now that the kids are gone, that my husband doesn't really have any interest, and I just feel like he's going to leave me.
Can you tell me a little bit more about why you feel like he's not interested in you? Are there specific examples or?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been so busy with the kids and, PTA and sports and so much, and so I've always been so busy, and like he'd always come to everything that he could, but I mean, he's still working full time, and he's moving up still and doing really well, and so he gets busier and busier, and like I just feel like he doesn't have time for me anymore.
It must be difficult to feel like the things that were keeping you busy are no longer present and he's still busy, so it's like you're at a standstill where you're wanting something different and he's kind of doing the same.
Yeah. I just feel so like alone at home, and like there's nothing for me to do, I guess.
Can you tell me about a time recently where you felt like he took an interest in you, like that he was investing some of his time, some of his energy in doing something that you wanted to do?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was about 2 weeks ago. He did take me out to dinner. Like, we had reservations and came home and picked me up, and we went out to dinner, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, I felt like, he wanted to be there. We talked about work a lot, but it was a lot of fun.
Okay. So he actually took the initiative to do something and you enjoyed it, and it was more so about you felt like, than anything else?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any other exceptions that you can think of to where you felt like he's wanted to invest time in you and your relationship?
Yeah. I mean, I guess he did call from work the other day and ask if I wanted to go visit our youngest at school in a couple weeks. Like, I think he knows that I miss him so much, and, that would be good for me and important for me to go see him. So, I mean, that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Sounds like you're pretty pleased with the fact that he thought about, taking you to go see your son, since, it sounds like he could tell that you missed him, and that was something that was important to you.
Yeah. I mean, he does wonderful things like that, but like I said, I just don't know why, he would want to hang around anymore, because, like, if we don't have so much going on and he has work and then I'm just at home, I feel like a drag. Like, I don't want to, like, wait around for him all the time. So.
Can you tell me a little bit about why you feel like those feelings of maybe a lack of confidence that he's going to stick around, or maybe those feelings of abandonment? Can you tell me where you think those are coming from?
I don't know, like, everyone in my family is still together, so I feel a lot of pressure to stay together maybe, but I have so many friends and we know so many people that have just started, like, separating and stuff, that I'm really scared, like, I want to make sure we have something holding us together.
Right. And so you felt like before it was the kids that was possibly holding you together, and now that they're gone, maybe you're looking for something else that's going to keep you together as a couple.
Yeah. I mean, do you have kids? Do you know what?
I actually don't have any kids.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, I guess they did hold us together for so long that it was just, now that they're gone,
Right.
I've seen so many instances where they don't stay together after that. So it's just scary.
Can you tell me, so if you sat and thought about it for a minute, is there a couple or someone, some people in your life where they were like the role model of a couple, something you would strive towards being like with your own relationship, with your own marriage? Is there someone like that in your life that you could think about?
I mean, my grandmother, she had so many things going on. My grandfather could be really difficult to deal with, but they seemed to be so happy, and like all her kids left, and everything ended up fine. They just became more independent maybe after that.
Right.
And he still worked, but she seemed really happy.
So what are some of the qualities that you admire about her or about that relationship that they had that you feel like that you could maybe pull out of yourself? Or
they had a lot of trust, a lot of independence. I mean, my husband and I were long distance for a while, and we had a lot of trust back then, so I guess I don't really understand why I don't trust him now. I've just seen everything else around me, so maybe finding that again.
That sounds like something that would be good to strive for. And you said you were able to have that even while you were long distance, which speaks a lot to the strength of your relationship. So is that something that you feel like you could possibly try to work on developing, maybe talk with your husband about it?
Yeah, I guess I could talk with them about it. I mean, probably tell me that I shouldn't be thinking like that, but maybe that would help even more.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about why you think he would say that you have nothing to worry about.
There's never been anything between us other than, we don't fight, we don't, it's not like I think he's gonna have somebody else now. It's just, what if I'm not exciting enough, or since we aren't doing as much as a family anymore, what if, so maybe, I guess I just look at other people and then apply it to my relationship and think that's going to happen.
Right. But it doesn't sound like things are all bad in your relationship.
Probably not as bad as others, I guess, now that you put it that way.
Yeah. So maybe that's something you could go home and maybe talk to your husband about, maybe about the trust, even if it's just on your part, working on that, and maybe some things that he could help with and making you feel more secure in your relationship.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Pulling out some of those traits you admire in your grandmother, perhaps?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe work on that and have that discussion this week, and then when we come back, we'll see how that went and go from there.
Okay. Sounds good.